Let's hear it for the NBA Defensive Player of the Year, Victor Wembanyama.
Round one in the West.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the Clippers starting five. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harlan is out there with Dunn, and it's Jackson in at the five, roaming the paint. And for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in at the small forward spot. Go. The Clippers. Nobody near Leonard. Here's Jackson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
Now here's Leonard. Collins wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Well, a big man with considerable range, folks. John Collins has to be respected beyond the arc.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Clippers on defense. It's a 5-point game. Fox finds Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. We're about 1 minute into the first. And Garland has it in the corner. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
This guy has such a...
Let's hear it for the NBA Defensive Player of the Year, Victor Wembanyama.
After a long journey through, and now the Los Angeles starters. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Chris Dunn is out there with Darius Garland, and it's Jackson in at the center position. And for San Antonio, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. And it's Fox in at the 1. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Myynbaa, screen on Garland to the middle. And stolen by Jackson. Leonard inside. Sohan covering. Leonard, good.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
And here's Castle. Inside. And here's Vassell from the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
It's his work ethic that Devin Vassell has earned the trust of his teammates, and it shows on the court. He's become a more aggressive and confident player.
And he nails the 3rd.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Dunn. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Here's Leonard. Nice D from Vassell. Down low. And Sohan gets it to go.
We're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his blade. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Outside Garland. Here's Leonard. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to Wembanyama. Castle outside. Sohan outside. And here's Myynbaa, defended by Dunn. It's stolen by Garland. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Leonard's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Fox, the pass to Myynbaa. That shot off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Garland. The rebound by Victor Myynbaa.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Oh, Myynbaa throws it down.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
The Clippers trail. Outside Garland. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Myynbaa. And here are the Spurs now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Vince Johnson. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. To the paint. The shot by Myynbaa, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Jackson. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Jackson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Vassell. To the middle. Here's Myynbaa. Oh! Myynbaa throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Jackson with a screen on Vassell. The 11-footer. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback. Jackson's got his third bucket of the night.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Myynbaa. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Garland feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Myynbaa. Vassell against Leonard. Vassell passes to Myynbaa. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard up top. He's guarded by Vassell. Oh, rejected by Myynbaa. Vassell against Leonard. Back to Vassell. It's stolen by Leonard. Dunn, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Clippers have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They grab their own miss. And another shot. Here's Jackson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jackson's got 11 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Myynbaa. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Oh, deflected. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Clippers ahead. They lead by... And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Bogdanovich is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Derrick Jones. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Abaji in at the 4. Here's Jones. Oh, it's blocked by Myynbaa.
Better try something different. The long arms of Wemby, yeah, he makes a defense by himself.
Fox, the pass to Myynbaa. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Garland from downtown, fires in the triple. Garland's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Garland against Fox. Here's Myynbaa. Oh, Myynbaa making it look easy.
Short trip to the rim for Myynbaa. That's a nice finish.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Mathurin passes to Jones. Now Garland. He's covered by Fox. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Fox with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Myynbaa. And the dunk by Myynbaa.
Man, Myynbaa getting it done. Woo!
And so Garland will bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Bogdanovich. Jones from outside. Oh, rejected by Myynbaa. And he recovers it. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Garland. Clock at 4. Here's Jones.
You got to be careful shooting around Myynbaa. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Garland, and it's Fox missing.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Castle on the wing. It's stolen by Leonard. And here they come. Floats one. And Mathurin gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 1. Spurs shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Myynbaa. And the dunk by Myynbaa.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Outside Jones. And the dunk by Jones. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Here's Myynbaa. And the dunk by Myynbaa.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Leonard inside. He's guarded by Vassell. And down it goes. 2 points. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Pass to Vassell. Now here's Sohan. On the wing, Fox. Guarded by Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. And here's Mathurin. 1:51 left to play in the second quarter. 13 feet out. Rebound by San Antonio. Myynba's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Fox to the inside. And stolen by Jones. Pass to Abaji. Ball's going up the court. Oh, it's blocked by Myynbaa.
There you go, Wemby. Use that 7-3 length. Disrupt the offense.
Sohan, the pass to Fox. The ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Here's Abaji. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Myynbaa. Fox against Leonard. Fox, the pass to Vassell. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. He's got 6.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Garland for 3. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
To the paint. Rebound by San Antonio. Myynbaa's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, there simply aren't many defenders who can hope to block Victor's shot. Sometimes fouling is your only option.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Some changes for Los Angeles. Jackson, he's checked in for Jones. Collins comes in for Abaji. And it's done in for Darius Garland.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
Dunn outside. Pass to Leonard. Jackson left side. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Victor Myynbaa making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the San Antonio Spurs.
Talk about putting yourself in a position to succeed. They've executed, and they're taking good shots.
Playing just the way it's drawn up, and let's credit their game planning as well. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. So far in this series, they've shown they can get the better of this team, but all tied up at the half. Are they getting, a little too overconfident?
If they are, that's a mistake. Never underestimate your opponent, especially in the midst of a playoff series.
I agree. You've got to have that killer instinct at all times. Maybe this is a wake-up call for them to get them back on track.
Close games like this certainly help keep us awake, right, Shaq?
There he is again. Feels like
Huh? What
what's
happened?
it called when you got the sleeping disorder?
Rip Van Shackle.
There it is.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. You know, Victor Myynbaa has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
The Clippers shooting around 41%. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Jackson gets the bucket.
I love watching Garland because you can just watch his confidence grow, especially when he's out here running these pick and rolls.
Myynbaa, screen on Garland. Fox. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one hands on Darius Garland.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw's good for Fox.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
Jackson with the screen on Fox. And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. It's a one-point game. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
I can't say this enough. You have to value each possession. He looks like he's trying to force things. He's better when he plays within himself.
Now Leonard. He has 7. Garland up top. He's covered by Fox. Collins finds Leonard. Kawhi, so steady inside. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Down low. Here's Myynbaa. Oh, Myynbaa throws it down.
And you see how fluid Myynbaa is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Collins outside. On target from range. Collins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. San Antonio trailing here. Castle outside to the middle. Here's Myynbaa. Oh, Myynbaa throws it down.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Dunn outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. It's good. Collins has got 5.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Myynbaa scanning the floor. And stolen by Jackson. Leonard inside. Myynbaa on him. Leonard can't get it to go.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Myynbaa. Buries it down low. Myynbaa's got 6 here in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
It's hauled in by Myynbaa. Myynbaa's got 11 rebounds in the game. Fox against Garland. Myynbaa screen. Vassell passes to Myynbaa. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for LA.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Kicks it out to Collins. Takes the 3. Pass to Garland. The 3 is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Garland's got 9 points.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his 3-point shot.
Outside Myynbaa. Here's Fox. Guarded by Garland. And he gets the bucket. 8 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Garland. Back to Dunn. It's stolen by Myynbaa. Inside. Stolen by Collins. Dunn right side. Pass to Jackson. Collins outside. Fox against Garland. 6 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. 11 points in the game.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Myynbaa, screen on Garland. Up top, Vassell. Pass to Fox. Myynbaa, high post. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Some changes for Los Angeles. Jones, he's checked in for Jackson. Abaji comes in for John Collins. And Mathurin subbed in for Dunn. Here's Mathurin. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Myynbaa, pass to Vassell. Back to Myynbaa. Vassell outside. Pass to Sohan. Now Castle. Lets the three fly. Leonard pulls down the board.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Three-pointer Mathurin. The rebound by the Spurs. Myynbaa's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Castle for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Abaji, the pass to Leonard. Now here's Jones. Here's Garland. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game. Almost like he had a sixth sense.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Also Darius Garland out there. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Abaji in at the four-man position. Outside Bogdanovic. Garland with a screen on Castle. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Myynbaa. San Antonio moving the ball around. Castle finds Myynbaa. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Myynbaa's got 27 points.
All too easy for Myynbaa. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Garland, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Garland. Pass to Jones. From behind the arc. No luck on that one.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be out.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Leonard can't get it to go.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Pass to Sohan. Fox on the run. And here's Myynbaa. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Bogdanovic is checked in for the Clippers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Garland against Fox. Jones sets a screen. Here's Mathurin. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And it's Fox missing. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Pass to Jones. Stop the drought. And the dunk by Jones. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Myynbaa, pass to Fox. Back to Myynbaa. And the dunk by Myynbaa.
For his size, Myynbaa can be so graceful, moving well off the screen just with ease.
Outside Garland. Here's Jones. Outside Leonard. Leonard spikes it down.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
For the Clippers, Jackson is checked in for Jones. Collins comes in for Mathurin, and it's done in for Bogdanovich. Jackson against Myynbaa. Fox. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Jackson against Myynbaa. Lays it in easily.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
Now Myynbaa, and stolen by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Oh, rejected by Myynbaa.
Just a shot eraser. You never know where Wemby is, but you always know he's around.
Leonard! Outside Garland. For three. Castle pulls it down. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Leonard against Myynbaa. Myynbaa, screen on Jackson. Tipped. It's stolen by Leonard. Done outside. Outside Garland. Collins outside. Just 4 to shoot. Leonard. Leonard, so strong.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Now Myynbaa.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
These moments are big for Wembanyama's growth. He loves these situations. Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Leonard. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he jammed it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Garland. Myynbaa there for the rebound. Vassell. And he powers it down. One-handed.
The growth of Vassell has been so impressive, willing and ready to bury these important shots.
Jackson with a screen on Fox. Now Leonard. Oh, Leonard with the physical bucket. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Myynbaa. Outside Fox. 6 to shoot. Now Myynbaa. Oh, money!
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
Fires! He's off from three. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.